Nope. We just know that's there.
Well, you know that too has to be in the middle at the top.
Here?
Up.
What?
That down. Like, just that one piece, right?
Oh, yeah, you're right. And this actually has to be connected together, because that's part of the 3, no matter what. So we know that's there, and that's part of the... that might not be part of the 1. It's probably part of the 1, but I don't trust it. This is part of a 1. Let's see. Oh. Nope. Anything big that can now not fit in any of these locations? The answer is no, actually. We're... Okay. Oh, here. This is part of the 4. So these are blocked off at the very least.
You should probably be able to complete the 11212.
This one?
Yeah. No, that's too
it's
much
space.
It's
a little bit too much, yeah.
Too much space.
Couple more clues, and yeah, we'll have that, no problem. Oh, you know what? It was his assistant.
Who?
The lady that was up on stage with him?
I mean, Carl, we knew that that Kathleen was going to be suspicious.
Yeah, because... I mean, it could be somebody we haven't met yet, but she knew he was going to win. She knew he was going to hand it to him, more or less, or that he was going to have the flowers. He knew that he hated certain flowers or something like that.
Well, the thing is, too, something happened between them, and he was,
Here.
definitely talking down to her.
I'm going to join you on the couch. I will be taking the mouse. I'm just, my butt hurts and my back hurts, which means...
Yeah, sit on the couch.
Sitting on the couch. How does this game shape up to Phoenix Wright? Interesting. So, you lose a lot of the... What would I say? You lose the whole court system. You're just doing the detective work. But, instead you get some really sweet Picross puzzles. So, I don't really mind. I would say they both exist in the same niche without competing against each other.
You might want to put a mouse pad on the arm.
Yeah, that was the plan. I was actually gonna... Oh, yeah. We gotta get, like, a hard mouse pad at some point. Because that would actually probably help.
That or we get the lap... lap table.
Lap table for this sort of thing? You know, that wouldn't be terrible. I haven't been using it lately.
Yeah, you get the lap table.
Yep. Let's see. This'll do for now. No, it won't. Lap table it is.
Lap table.
Entertain them, shall. Do dances.
What? No. Yeah, so comparisons, I mean, they both have funny, charming characters. They crack a lot of jokes. You have the main detective and their assistant. And in a way, it's interesting because whereas in Phoenix Wright, it was always like his assistant was, well, in those, it was Mia, so she was sort of young and inexperienced, but could see things from a different light. Scout is kind of inexperienced and doesn't understand everything, but at the same time, he has a lot of analytical and logistics data that he's very informative when it comes to...
It's also one of those where the humor is, I think, a little bit more, I'm not going to say down to earth, but like Phoenix Wright is insane. Like every aspect of Phoenix Wright is just bonkers. This is, with the exception of Scout and I guess all the Picross, this is something that I could conceivably see happening, sort of. Whereas like Phoenix Wright is just nuts. Okay, let's see. So now that I've got that, nope, that's not a spot that I can work on. Okay.
Ooh, where's the 8 gonna be?
Here? It could be up or down until we can lock it off one way or another. See, will we ever get a return of Phoenix Wright? On our channel? Absolutely. I just gotta find a time period where I'm not stupid busy always. Because the problem is, we just have too many games not nearly enough time. It's also one of those where we've been having really bad I've been having bad sore throats lately. Probably because of allergies. Maybe because of sickness.
Get blocked off,
who knows? What?
Down there? Between the two fours.
Here? Yeah, but we don't know where.
That one, though,
oh, this
can't
one.
be reached.
This 100% cannot be reached. I was actually looking at this.
That one? Really? Not the one above
it? Well, let me explain. So the reason why... Oh.
Yeah, that one.
That one. Yeah, neither of these can be reached.
Really?
Yeah. Because this can only extend up one or down.
Okay.
Up or down one. This can do two. But I was going to look at this one and actually say that kind of the same thing. Because this one cannot extend up here.
Mm-hmm.
And, okay, that's about it, the extent of it. But still, it's something. Let's see.
Wouldn't you block it off both ways, though?
What, here?
Like down there.
On the bottom?
No, up. Wouldn't you block off those two?
These?
Yeah.
No.
That one and that one?
Because this could extend down here, this could extend up. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the thing. But yeah, we're just kind of constantly swamped with, like, new indie games that are really rather good.
Oh, that down there can be blocked off.
Which shoe?
In the bottom corner.
This one?
Yeah, because the 5's not going to fit in that 2 slot.
You're right. Which means 4's not going to fit here. Which means 4 ain't going to fit here. Which means 4 is somewhere in here.
Mm-hmm.
Which means we know where the 8 is. We know where the 4 is. We know that's locked off. Let's see. We know 2 is there. Let's see. We can block that off because there's definitely no 6 in that vicinity. Good spot. Okay, this is locked off because the 7 can't extend that direction. Which means this whole thing is locked off here. Which means that's locked off because the 6 can't fit. We don't know about the rest of this stuff, though.
Yeah, they're too small.
7 can't be here. 7, in fact, has to just go across right there.
So the 4 has to extend off of that somehow,
yeah.
Somewhere.
Which means I can lock all of this off. Let's see. Oh, 6. Has to be something there. So we know this is the 5, so this is all locked off. But we don't know where the 1 is. It's probably the 3. Yeah, this has to be part of the 3.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not a whole lot of information to go off. This is the 2. So we know where these are. Which means we can actually lock this whole thing off. Because the 2
just those 2
can only be in those 2.
Just looking around. That's probably the one there.
Shell pointing at the TV. The TV is way too big for
Go down 2 rows. Right? That could be X'd off.
Yeah, that has to be a 1.
And actually...
And since that's part of the 2, since all of these are part of 2s, that can be X'd off.
Which means that can be X'd off.
Oh yeah, because there's no way a 3
3
is going to fit in there. You are correct.
Wait, but then that means that has to be X'd off. Right there. Up at the top. Go down. There. Yeah.
This one.
That can't.
Yes.
And
I was also going to say that's a 3. Because we know the 7 has to extend here.
Mm-hmm.
Which means this whole column is done. Which means that can't be there. Which means none of these. Which means the 3 is down here. Which means
2 has to be there.
These are done. 2 has to be... Which 2?
Up.
This?
Yeah.
Could be over here.
Oh, no, it could be 2-1. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, here. That has to be a 2. Which means that has to be a 1.
Actually, could that be the 2? Right
this
there.
Is
yeah.
the 2.
Up there. Yeah, that has to be 2.
This?
Yeah.
Yes.
So the one has to be one of those.
Yeah, it has to be over here somewhere. That has to be the 2.
Which means that row's blocked off.
That's
we have the
2.
2 4s.
Okay. Well, we know where that 4 is now.
Mm-hmm.
Which means we know the 3 is over here. Which means the 6 has to extend over here. We kind of knew that anyway. We still don't know where that 4 is, but it has to be only one of these 2
spaces.
Yeah. So we know this is the 5, so this has to be the 1.
Mm-hmm.
So we know this is the 5. Okay, this is done. That needs a 1. This needs 2 1s. Okay, they're done. That's the 3. Which means that's the 2, that's the 1.
Which means
that's the 2.
Yeah, that has to be there.
7 is not that one, so 7 has to be here. And 4 has to be here. And we're done!
Yay! What is it?
Blood test.
Oh, it's the blood test. And it comes back with poison. This must be the forensic report Cross was waiting for. Oh my! If I'm reading this right, then these blood results mean...
What? What does it mean?
I have to take this to Cross. This changes everything.
What changes everything?
Unless he was drinking. Or poisoned. Or both. Detective Cross! Where's Bobby?
Talking to his lawyer. Why?
Dick's blood test came back and... Well, see for yourself.
I don't believe it. This says... And that means...
Bobby Price couldn't have killed Dick Stanford. Because he was already dead. Yep, we saw that coming a mile away.
I don't understand. Bobby confessed. Robot's got a point, and there were strangulation marks on Dick's throat.
I never said Bobby was lying. He did strangle Dick, but that wasn't what killed him. According to this blood test, Dick was poisoned. He died before Bobby even laid a finger on him.
You're telling me Bobby Price strangled a corpse? I don't even know if that's illegal or not. It is.
It is. It would be considered...
It was attempted murder.
Well, attempted murder, but then also...
I would say it's still attempted murder. He tried to strangle a guy.
That too, but then it's also defiling a corpse.
True. Necrophilia.
No.
What?
I mean, that definitely would be considered one thing that would count towards it, but no.
Well, I
Not in
mean,
this
some
case.
people are into that stuff.
Ew.
Maybe Bobby and Dick had some...
No. Don't even imply it. Go back to reading your lines.
But that means whoever killed Dick is still on the loose. Not for long. We gotta get that whole building in lockdown. Whoever it is, we got him cornered.
That means there's still time. Let's go.
Wait a second. How did you get out of the building? One of your officers thinks I'm your personal assistant.
Gee, I don't know how they got that idea.
You know, you two make a great argument for early retirement. What happens to Bobby now? He's out on bail. And one of the benefits of being a TV star, I guess. Good lawyers.
So he's gone? What if we still need to question him about something?
He's not going anywhere. One of the conditions of his bail is that he cooperates with the investigation. Don't forget, I've done this 100 times. I know what I'm doing. Unlike you. Detective, I saw you taking Bobby Price into custody. I always knew he was trouble. In that case, I'm sorry to disappoint you. He's innocent. Innocent? Are you sure?
We found the evidence. Oh, I found the evidence myself, Mom. Dick was poisoned.
But don't worry, we'll catch the real killer soon. I've had just about enough of this. How many times do I have to tell you? You are not detectives.
But
I don't want to hear it. I let it slide when it was about your friend, but this, you're out of your depth, Mizrahi. You really want to help? Here's a job for you. Hot pink 4x4 was parked out front. It was getting towed as we arrived. Why don't you two use those detective skills of yours to find the owner? They need to go collect it from the impound lot.
Oh, a pink 4x4. That's
this is how we go find Becky.
This is Becky's car, definitely.
A new mystery to solve.
Forget about it, Scout. He's just trying to keep us out of his way.
You're damn right I am.
You think this stupid car is more important than finding a murderer?
Absolutely not, but it's the only thing I'm going to let you investigate around here. Take it or leave it. Perhaps we should investigate the car, Honor.
Whose side are you on?
I've even got your first piece of evidence. They checked inside before it got towed and found something on the dash. Let me take a look.
Puzzle start.
Puzzle.
Oh, no.
So condescending. I love it. Oh, boy. Okay. This looks like a done deal already. Nope, it ain't.
No, it isn't.
But that's fine. Because we can take 2 from the side, delete that, 2 from the side, those are ironbound. It's just like Minesweeper. You find the base rules, and then it gets a hell of a lot easier. So that's part of the 3. And that's part of the 7. Yeah, we already knew that. Not much I can angle there. This is part of the 6. In fact, we actually know where the 6 is right off the bat, which is kind of helpful. Let's see. Speaking of 7s...
Oh.
Yeah, so we know that's there, which means that's just filled in. That's filled in. That's filled in. That's filled in. That's that. Cool. Yeah. God, I want to guess, but it's...
I want to fill it in, but
it's like it feels like it should be filled in, but it's probably not, just to screw with us. Just because that's the way it works. Oh, hey. This whole column is done. Whoops. That was a little over-aggressive. Like, that actually really narrows this down.
Might as well do the bottoms, too.
Yep. Okay. So... 4 has to be here, right off the bat. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, because you were just doing it up from the bottom.
Yeah, have to. Which means the 5 is here. We know that's that. So 3, 2, 1.
It definitely looks like a card of some sort.
Yeah, that is most assuredly a card. God, I want to guess, but I shouldn't. Let's see. Oh. Wait.
Is the 11
hold
almost
up.
ready?
Well, I don't think the 11 is ready, but it's close.
It can shift one way or
That's
the other.
10, so yeah, I could go left or right. Oh, which clears this hole out. Which means, we know that's not there. That could be there. But yeah, gotta fit a 2 and a 2 in here. Let's see. We've got a 3 that starts in here. So that's part of the 2, so that actually means that's locked off. Oh, 5 is here, so that's easy. Let's see, know where the 11 extends over there. Nothing with either of those. We still need a 1, but this is locked off. Which means the 4 has to extend up here somewhere, which means that's locked off, that's a 2. It's...
Well, that means that has to be the 3. In that row.
Here?
Yeah, go down.
Oh, yeah.
And that has to be the 1.
Yep. Which means that's Dunsky. Nope. We don't know about that one. Oh, this is... There's a 7 in here.
Oh, the 7 goes over to the left. All the way.
Oh, yeah.
You just want to fill that in.
Yep. But no, there's a 7 in this column that we haven't even, like, poked at.
Which means the 3 has to be there.
Yeah, it has to be there. Okay, so there's the second 2.
Which means we can block off the rest of that row.
Give me a
2-2 row.
second. This row, yep. Let's see. This is Dunsky, so we don't need to worry about that.
Which means the 3 has to be one of those.
Extends there.
Oh, hey, doesn't that mean that has to be one of the one? Oh, Nate, no.
Yeah.
No, there's also something on the very far edge.
Still just a bit fiddly. Okay, we know these are all 1s. Which is good, because that means we can fill that in. This is done. These are just done.
Actually, that has to be blocked off.
Where?
Far left.
Here?
7. Notice how the 7 ends?
You're correct.
Which means the 1 has to be there.
Yep. Which means 3 has to be here. Let's see. Nope.
Is that a letter?
Yeah, it's an envelope.
Mm-hmm. That makes it 3. Yeah, so then you complete that row. It's like a little flower seal on it. Or, yeah, the wax seal, actually. You found an envelope.
Rank C.
Rank C!
Aha, it seems to be a letter.
Great. A new lead in the most pointless errand ever.
If Detective Cross won't let us investigate the murder, we don't have to give up. We should focus on what we can do instead. He only gave us this dumb... Oh, sorry.
He only gave us this dumb job because he wants to keep us out of his hair. How does that help?
That might be what he intended, but we can still use it to our advantage. He's given us a chance to show what we can do.
You're right, Scout. Up until now, he's always been there. But now, we can prove that we can handle something without any help.
Right, we just have to find who sent this, who this letter was sent to.
Nothing we can't handle. We are a team, after all. So, what does it say?
I can't make it to the awards tonight, sweetie. Your idiot father's remodeling the kitchen again. I hope this cute car makes up for it. Lots of love, Mom.
Wait, I hope the cute car makes up for it. They just bought a new car
for Becky.
For Becky, yep. I've got a pretty good idea who this belongs to.
Just 1 second, Honor Mizrahi. You're not going anywhere until we talk about this detective nonsense you've got yourself into.
Sorry, Mom. You heard Detective Cross. We have to find out who owns that car.
Oh, don't worry about him. He understands the situation perfectly well. Okay, give me a second. Hey, look. It's Mom and not Dad. So, you're doing detective work now.
About this whole detective thing, it's hard to explain.
But why? Why do this? You had the job you wanted on that stupid TV program.
I lost that job, Mom. Someone wanted me off the show so badly that Blake got killed over it. I can't go back.
So find another show. There must be others. God knows there's enough crap on TV these days.
You should be happy. You never wanted me to be an actress anyway.
Happy? Happy that you're risking your neck chasing down murderers? I know you
know I don't...
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You're damn right I don't agree with it. Have you lost your mind? After everything that happened to your father.
How can you even say that? Turns out that Dick was poisoned somehow. We're still trying to figure out exactly what happened, but...
Oh, no, stop.
But you love Dick Stanford. Don't you want justice for him?
Of course I do, but not from you. You heard Detective Cross. If you want to investigate something, you find out who owns that car, and then go home.
How can you say I've forgotten what happened to Dad? I flew back that night. I quit college.
Then you don't know damn well why I can't let you go down that road. He spent his whole life chasing criminals, and look where that got him.
I think if he was here,
Don't you dare try to tell me what he would have wanted. I knew him a lot longer than you did. Ooh.
You know what? You're right. I didn't know Dad very well. He never talked to me.
Don't be ridiculous. He talked to you. You did lots of things together. He read to you every night.
I know. Philip Marlowe, Sherlock Holmes, Poirot. He introduced me to all the great detectives, but never himself.
That's not his fault. It was hard enough for him to talk to me about his work. You were just a kid.
He was my dad. Didn't I deserve a chance to know him? All I have left is the fiction. It's not the same.
You can't put yourself in danger just to feel closer to your father. Focus on the memories he left you. The photographs.
That's why you gave me the locket.
I would have given it to you sooner if I'd known that what you were doing.
It was good to see Dad at the Brown Derby again. Did you take the photo?
Me? I never went to the Brown Derby. A restaurant that looks like a hat. Damn fool idea if you ask me. I have to, like, support this thing, Shell. With my hand. And so what I'm doing is I'm just... I don't know. Anyway. He always went there with his work friends, his captain, his partner.
Wait. Dad had a partner?
Forget about it. That's not important.
Watch the partner be...
Cross. 100%.
You said Dad went to the Brown Derby with his partner. I don't remember Dad having a partner.
Of course he had a partner. He was in the police force.
Are you still in contact with them? If anyone could understand what I'm doing, it'd be Dad's old partner.
I think they tell you to listen to me and keep yourself safe. And that's what your father would have wanted. Present evidence. Blood test. Why are you showing me that? Why in God's name do you still have that thing? Is that how I raised you, to carry some filthy old rag around in your pocket, whipping it out at people like some kind of magic trick? I knew all along Dick Stanford wasn't an alcoholic. He was a good man, cut down in his prime.
His prime? He was like 80 years old.
Best looking octogenarian I ever saw.
This is a stupid question, but you don't know anyone with a bright pink car, do you?
What kind of question is that? Of course not.
Alright.
Jill is so good at voice acting honor. I am offended. Find the owner of that car yet?
My mom won't let me go. Which is not a sentence I thought I'd have to say at 29 years old.
You should listen to her. She's only got your safety in mind.
You're always talking about keeping me safe. What does that even mean? When have I ever been hurt?
You've been lucky, but you're dealing with killers, and that luck's gonna run out sooner or later.
Why do you care so damn much? What are you so scared of? Oh, I get it.
Trust me, you don't.
No. I get it now. You're old. You said yourself. They wanted to put you behind a desk, but you wouldn't listen. Then, me and Scout come along, and we solve Blake's murder. We find the evidence. We crack the case.
That's got nothing to do with it.
You don't care about me. You never have. You're just scared. You're scared that I'm better than you.
I swore an oath.
To protect and serve? You're only trying to protect yourself.
That's not true.
Then what are you scared of, Detective?
I'm scared of you. I'm scared you're going to make a mistake. You're going to get yourself killed. Stop and think for a second. Just 1 second. What that would mean for the people who care about you. For once in your life, listen to what your mama is telling you. Walk away.
This car assignment you gave me, it's a joke, right?
I don't make jokes.
Do you at least have any leads besides that letter?
Now you need my help. You think finding the owner of a bright pink car wouldn't be too difficult?
You keep talking about what my mom wants. What about what I want? I swear it's like you two are ganging up on me.
She's just talking a lot of sense right now.
I just found out that my dad had a partner at the LAPD. Do you think you could help me find them?
Sorry, I'm homicide, not missing persons.
I know, I just... If I could find them, they might be able to tell me more about my dad.
I make a point of not knowing people these days. Makes the job easier.
Yeah, he's definitely had someone close to him killed, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was her dad.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a photo of Dad outside his favorite restaurant. Can't you at least show it around at the station?
Look, there are a lot of cops on the force, and the Brown Derby is a popular place. I can't help you.
And he never saw it. I didn't mention the Brown Derby.
What?
How did you know it was my dad's favorite restaurant?
Like I said, it was a popular place. Just a lucky guess. I don't know. Small world.
Wait a second. I never noticed it before, but the photo in this locket is folded in half. Scout, take a look at this. Puzzle!
You know, I give in. I'll tell you. God, stop pointing that robot at everything. It's ruining everything.